Hello, this is Pastor Gary, and this is
Leo Ayers.
Leo Ayers, and I wanted to just allow Leo to share some of his story. Leo, you've been with us for almost 2 months, but Leo was really closed off and in a shell. I don't even think that we've maybe spoke more than a few words over those 2 months, but then one day you came to me and just really opened up. And how that came about was I was sharing a devotion, and I shared a video about a little boy who was abused. And I had made the statement that statistically, if that boy didn't get the help he needed, he would end up turning to drugs. He would end up probably statistically be incarcerated, and people would no longer have sympathy for him when he became an adult. And it was later on that evening you and I had a chance to have some time together, and you just opened up to me and Leo said, I was that little boy that you were talking about. And so tell me, what was it like for you growing up?
Well, at a young age, my daddy tried to take my life. He went in the closet and pulled a 410 out, and he pulled the trigger. And I could remember calling out for my mom, and it was like nobody didn't hear me. And he pulled it, but nothing didn't happen. I guess by the grace of God. Then later on, he hit me with a baseball bat in my left eye. And then after that, he shot me in my right hand.
But he was aiming for your head, and you put your hand up.
Yes.
And it caught you in your hand.
Caught me in my hand.
But how did he not get in trouble for all of that?
My mom's thing was that he was old and he would go to jail for a long time. So I was made to take the rap. And in doing that, they sent me to the psych ward.
So you were being abused at home as a child.
Yes.
A very harsh environment. And
Yes.
then later you would have to admit that it was all self-inflicted wounds.
Yes.
He would later burn you with a cigarette and almost have to lose your leg because it became infected, you were telling me.
Yes.
You would have to spend time sleeping out in the woods because you're too afraid to come home, and just all kinds of stuff growing up. But none of those, you weren't really helped during that time because and you were closed off. You actually had a hard time.
Correct.
Speaking and...
Yes, speaking. I don't know how I'm doing this now because I was always shy, scared of the fear that my dad put in me. And so therefore I kept a lot of things closed in. But God's good, I'm making this little video in hopes that it'll help somebody, before it's too late.
Amen.
Yes.
So he came to Regenesis, and God is just doing a work in your life. I know the staff has commented on how you've just really come out of your shell, and so you have hope today.
Hope. I got a lot of hope. And I got faith. I have faith of a mustard seed.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and I'm beginning to trust, and I'm learning how to pray to God. Not just in a time of need, but to call out when it's good too, as well as when it's bad. I've learned that here.
Amen.
I'm learning a good work ethic.
It's good. Some of those things that you never got when you were young, validation and affirmation, and learning how to work and how to have relationship and with one another, and trust and believe that there's people out there that do care.
Yes, sir.
Even though you fell through the cracks as a child, there's hope.
There's hope.
Amen.